Thank you, Captain Corso, for coming today. Can you tell us what branch you serve in the military and how long you served?
Well, I enlisted in the Army when I was 20 years old and was in for 11 years. And then the first Gulf War broke out, and I served in the Middle East for 2 years, from 91 to 93. Came back, got out, then went into law enforcement, and then in 2013 went back in, and I'm in the California State Board, which we train the National Guard and the Army units how to basically survive when they get deployed. So, and I've been in that for 11 years, so it's almost 23 years of military service. Thank you.
We have flags in all of our classrooms and at our assemblies. We would love to learn more about them.
Okay. Well, the first official national flag, the Continental Congress passed a resolution to have the American flag, and that was in 1777. And then from that, there was a lot of things that changed. That was the original, remember the Betsy Ross flag you hear? And there's a couple concerns about, did she design it and make it or not? Well, they have a receipt from the government to her for all the material that she used to make the flag. So that's why they're saying that she made the flag. They call it the Betsy Ross flag. The circle stars, there was 13 stripes and 13 stars, and it represented the 13 colonies that started this America. And then every time a state became a state, they added stars. And it wasn't each time like, oh, number 12 or number 20, number 21. It could have been 3 states, and then they added 3 stars. So it developed over time. And so now we have our 50 states, and we have 50 stars. So, and the color of the flag, the red is for, bravery, and the white is for innocence, and the blue is for the justice. So that's why they have those colors.
What are the 3 rules about our American flag?
Well, there are actually many rules. 1942, the U.S. government passed a resolution called the U.S. Flag Code, and that is a guideline on how to display the flag, how to handle the flag, how to do a whole bunch of different things. There's a couple rules that a flag flies from sunrise to sunset. So you bring it up in the morning and you bring it down in the evening. You can have it at night, but it has to be lit. Okay, you need a light on there. And then there's it should be flown in fair weather. Most flags. But if you have a flag that's made for rainy weather, inclement weather, then you can fly it outside. And then you don't fly a flag upside down. That's a signal for distress. So if you ever see a flag, it's a distress signal that somebody's happy. Those are a few rules.
Are there any rules in flying a flag?
Yes, again, there's lots of different types of rules. I'll give you a couple. When you raise the flag in the morning, you're supposed to raise it real fast. And when you bring it down ceremoniously or slow. Now there's also flags flown. You hear flags flown at half staff. Again, you raise the flag all the way up to the top and then bring it down, half staff. And then when it's time to take it down at half staff, you got to bring it all the way back up and then bring it down. So those are just a couple.
What does our flag mean to you?
Flag to me represents the freedom that we have in this country and that we've enjoyed for 248 years. It's a piece of every soldier that has come before me, and those soldiers who are serving today that are fighting for that freedom that we have in this country. So that's what the flag means to me. I'm proud to be, a service member, and the flag means something to me. So if you see the flag, it's another rule. The flag on the uniforms, the stars and stripes are on the front side as we're walking. So that means they made it that way. So because we're always moving forward. So if you had the flag in your hand, that's the way it would be. It would be in that direction. So we're always moving forward.
Thank you so much for your service and for teaching us so much today.
Well, you're very welcome. I appreciate it. Thank you for allowing me here, and I've enjoyed this tremendously. Thank you.
Go. Why do we need to take our hats off when we are in front of the flag?
Well, you don't need to, but you should, because it's a sign of respect for the flag and what it means and for the country. When I'm in uniform, I don't take my hat off. Okay, I salute with the hat on. And but when you're civilians, you can take your hat off. If you're going to salute the flag, or put your hand over your heart. Okay. Go.
Why can't the flag touch the ground?
Well, again, in the U.S. flag code, it talks about this. When you guys get a chance, look up the U.S. flag code. It'll explain everything. It's not that it shouldn't or it can't, it shouldn't. Just a sign of respect for the flag and what it means. And it keeps it from getting damaged or dirty or soiled, which can bring a premature end to the life of the flag.
What happens to a flag when it becomes too old or withered?
Well, what happens to a flag? See, we just talked about that. If it gets dirty or something. And then the flag code talks about this too, that it should be destroyed in a dignified manner, meaning, and they say preferably by burning it. Now, I know the Boy Scouts, my two boys were in scouting, we had flag burning ceremonies. I'm with the American Legion. We have ceremonies. We collect flags if they're dirty, and we'll burn them. And also, I started a nonprofit called Veterans Helping Veterans, and we found another way that we can keep a flag going, but put it, to rest. And this is what we do: we take and we cut the flag, the stars off the flag. See that? We take that and we put a little saying on the back. And it says, here, I'll let you read that.
I am part of our American flag that has fallen over home in California. I can no longer fly. The sun and winds have caused me to become tattered and torn. Please carry me as a reminder that you are not forgotten.
Okay, so I get a little choked up when I read it, so that's why I let him read it. But I want to give this to you.
Oh, thank
you. For the school.
Thank you.
Sure. And that's something we do.
It's so special.
We'll destroy the flag.
Can you tell me about this flag?
Yes, I can. This flag is my father's. He was a World War II veteran in the Navy, and he passed away a couple years ago. And when you fold the flag, it'll be folded in a manner where the stars are on the outside of it. So I keep this on the piano, my piano at home, and in remembrance of him.
Thank you. And